think it's a safe. I think that's a big bank vault safe thing. It's kind of cool. But it's fucking slow, I told you. Jesus Christ. People taking pictures and shit, and the feds are out. Imagine having to do that. Fucking hell, that's a cool job. I'd love a go at that.
I don't even want to go to your house. Every time I sit on that couch, I feel like you lecture me. Eventually, I think we could have made this work. I guess I'm a letdown, but it's cool. Check that. Do you want to be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend now. Sit around and talk about the good times. It didn't even happen. I mean, why are you laughing? Must have missed that joke.
Hello, hello. I've come back from Stafford Triumph again. Now, what am I doing at Stafford Triumph? I bought a new bike! Again. So, there's a bit of explaining to do. Or is there really? Ooh! Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Yeah, I said there's a bit of explaining to do, but to be fair, there's none of any of your business, but I've now made it your business. And I like have something to make a video with, at least. Look at this, proper old Victorian bridge, this. Cool, man. Look at the girders up there. Oh, hello. Essentially, yeah, I've bought a new bike. I'm obviously not on it right now. Oh, fuck me. Fucking... my USB cable's come out. Toss. I've also got my clear visor on today. It's getting dark out at night. Well, obviously it's getting dark at night. It's getting dark out late, early. Oh, my brain. Fuck me. But anyway, yeah, I've got a new bike. I've just basically bought a new fucking bike. I'll put my name down. And it's not going to be as exciting as you think it is. Now, essentially, the reason why I'm doing this is because I was... I've always done HP, right? And I've been convinced to try out PCP. Not the drug, unfortunately. And basically what that means is, essentially what happened is I bought this bike after the 959 and I was a bit hasty. And so a hire purchase agreement was, it's made this about £10,500 to actually eventually pay off. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but I swap bikes quite a lot. And it's never really occurred to me to use PCP. I've always been a hire purchase guy because I want to own it at the end kind of thing, you know. But PCP, I've just had it explained to me properly because few people have explained it to me really poorly. And the way I've had it explained to me is that if you go over your mileage, you're fucked, basically. So if you have a bike out for over 3 years, for example, if you have the bike for 3 years and you go over your mileage, they'll fucking ram you for it. And I've heard horror stories about people owing thousands, like personally I know people that have owed thousands of pounds to these companies because of it. So I've been really apprehensive with PCP, but I've kind of come to realise I should have been doing PCP, not the drug, years and years ago, because I don't keep a bike for very long. I get really bored fucking very easily. And what I'm having to do each time is settle my finance to then move on to another one, because if I was getting into negative equity all the time, then that would be bad. I always basically strategically try and do it so that I don't carry over negative equity for HP. But that means that I have to pay off the remaining settlement figure. So that can fuck you up. And so what I've done is I've decided to do PCP deal because at the minute, debt has been really getting on top of me, like personally. Although it shouldn't do. I've been in a really, really dark place. The past few years have been very difficult for debt, but I'm slowly getting my way through it. So yeah, basically I'm trying something different, see if that will help me out in my circumstance. So yeah, I think you can tell from my balls. You can probably tell from the bike, you know. And it turns out that obviously PCP is cheaper than hire purchase, but it turns out that for a 3-year deal on a brand new bike, let's just put it that way, on a brand new bike, it's £180 a month, and I'm paying 200 and something for this at the minute. I was paying nearly 300 quid a month on hire purchase for the Ducati, so that's a bit of a no-brainer in terms of, you know, saving me 20 quid a month kind of thing. The insurance to swap over is not going to be too much of an arse, I don't think, thankfully. And then when it comes to me selling the bike eventually or moving over, you know, I have the choice after the 3 years to either pay the fucking $6,000 that I owe or move on to another bike. So that's a better thing for me. It's just all around, you know, I've had it kind of convinced to me that PCP is what I really should have been going for all these years. Stay there, mate, thank you. I should have gone down there, really, fuck. Oh no, I shouldn't. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that someone's actually gone over PCP with me, because I've always just been like, no, PCP, fuck off, not even thinking about it. And it turns out that, in actual fact, it would have been better for me all these years, really. But I've always, like I said, I've been told never to touch PCP with a fucking barge pole because of all these horrible fucking, because of all these horrible charges that could come up. But I've had my faith renewed in that. So I've ended up getting a cracking deal. Well, I say cracking deal. Unfortunately, I was looking for a 0% interest deal. But this time of year, it's coming up to the middle. Well, we're in the middle of October right now, I think. Maybe like the 10th. Fucking hell, my back. Yeah, we're coming up to like the 10th of October. There are no deals. You know, there are no deals, unfortunately. But it's one of those things. Because obviously I've said to them, look, I can get a better deal somewhere else. Can you do me a free service? Can you do me bits and bobs? I've been quite cheeky with what I've asked for, and they've turned around and said they'll sort me out with a few free accessories, shall we say. So that's something I don't have to worry about now. But also, I'm taking bits off this, and you know, I'm taking bits off this bike and swapping them over, basically. It's a bit weird place to have traffic lights at a 60 limit. That. I didn't even go to Potteries. I mean, it's past 5 o'clock now. I wasn't expected to spend so much time there. But I was going to go to the Potteries, which is a different bike shop, because I was really interested in the KTM Duke 890R. And to be fair, it probably would have been cheaper. But the thing is with KTM that I really don't like is they lock all of your bike's features behind like a paywall. Like, it's really scummy what they do. So in order to get the bike, it's about £10,600 for the Duke R. And then all your sort of add-ons and stuff as well, if you want any. And then what you've got to do is you've got to pay £700 to have the feature enabled on the ECU, which I think is fucking pathetic, man. Like, really bad. Such a stupid thing. I think that's really naughty of them. And every single thing that you want to get accessory-wise has to fall under this pack. So there's like a tech pack kind of thing. There's like a sports pack and stuff. And honestly, in order for you to be able to use the thing that you've bought, you have to pay for these packs. And I'm not joking, man. These packs are expensive. We're talking like £700 to enable your quick shifter kind of thing. And you heat your grips under a different pack, which costs another £400. And you've got a protection pack, which costs £649. And by the time... Oh my god, what is that? I've killed something. Look, there's blood. What the fuck's that from? There's fucking blood, mate. Have you seen that? There's blood all over my visor. I don't know where that's come from. I honestly don't know where all that blood's come from, but that's a bit worrying. Hope it's not from me. And you know, I would absolutely love a Duke 890, or the R version. Comes with a lot of good stuff, but I refuse to have to pay all that money just to have the thing that I bought. I think that's really scummy practice, that. Really, really bad. So, you fucking... you're a fucking wanker, mate. So basically, a 10.5 grand bike then becomes 13-14 grand, and that, to me, plus the thousands of pounds you're paying for the accessories to enable, that is pathetic. And Triumph for the best company that I've ever dealt with, hands down. They are the nicest company, at least Stafford Triumph. They've kept a customer out of me, basically. They give me a really good price for this. I was not expecting them to give me that amount of... Where's that blood come from? I was not expecting them to give me the amount that they've given me for this. Like, at all. I got a quote somewhere else for like 6,800. Really good price. God, that Leo Vince sounds good, man. Fucking hell. Oh, and the thing is as well, 3 years down the line when I've paid this, sorry, 5 years down the line, because that's how much I took this bike out for. 5 years I took this bike out for, right? Which is stupid. By the time that's 5 years down the road, this will be an 8-year-old bike and it won't be worth a damn fucking thing. Whereas if I buy something new for a grand extra in, you know, a grand or so extra in interest, plus I'm not paying that interest if I swap the bike over after 3 years, to me, it's a no-brainer. It really is. So yeah, that's just a little update as to where we're at, guys. Basically, I've not been riding around this bike so much because I couldn't afford insurance for it for the longest time. And now I've managed to basically get a credit card out to sort that out. That's all sorted. So until the next time, folks. Until the next time, keep that knob rock hard. Keep that fanny splashing. And I'll see you very soon, I'm sure. Sod him out.